Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian, as always bringing you up to date today with more news coming from China. Really good news, to be honest with you. Then we have news coming from a survey in the US, which is really interesting as gas prices are going up. And we have more news from Germany, where Elon Musk is right now. And if you do enjoy that, if you subscribe my channel, you give me support for my work, and I hope you follow me for my daily updates now. And let's dive into the first news today, because it actually comes from a Calvin Young on Twitter, who posted a picture that is clearly showing what the plan of Tesla is in Giga Shanghai. And just watch out, this entire land area on the south here, you clearly see that is the area that we have mentioned and talked about many times in recent weeks, because it is the area that was speculated if it is owned by Tesla or not. And this picture is taken at a place in the local government office where they are planning all the sites, which area is owned by whom. And it is clearly showing that this city planning office has Tesla on the map. So what does this mean for Tesla? Yes, we have heard that Tesla is not planning to continue expanding, which is a lot of FUD, to be honest with you, because it clearly shows on this picture that Tesla owns this land or has the right to build on this land. Furthermore, yes, it could be that Tesla is saying, well, we are further expanding at some later point. We're going to finish up building this building, as you see it in the background from Rouva. So it is clearly shown that Tesla has not stopped building on the site. They have continued building. So there is no issue here. It makes a lot of sense for Tesla to finish up this entire Giga Shanghai complex first, and then continue on the site we have seen in the south. So a lot of FUD, guys, a lot of misinformation, but it clearly shows where Tesla wants to go in Shanghai. And yes, there are some issues when it comes to the trade war between China and the United States, because it will be much more complicated to export any cars to the US, which I think makes no sense, because you have Giga Austin and Fremont in the United States. And this shows how well Tesla is positioned, because we do have other car makers that make cars not in the US but in China, and they export from China to the US, and they will get a lot of issues if the import taxes are increased. That's what I heard Biden is going to do. I don't know the actual number right now, but it's supposed to be increased. And if that's the case, there are no big issues for Tesla, because they are producing cars in China. And all the cars in Fremont and Giga Austin are currently being produced in the United States, and they are going maybe to Canada or Mexico, South America. But the amount of cars exported from Fremont is not anymore as big as it has been in the past. And most of the cars are actually also sold in the United States. Again, all this trade war, doesn't matter how it's gonna come out. It is always bad for business. But I think Tesla is very well positioned here, and it's very good news that we see that this land is still planned to be for Tesla. Furthermore, looking at Giga Berlin, thanks to Tobias Lind for the footage here, we do know that Elon is right now in Germany. There were meetings again, and he has, kind of in a friendly way stated that he thinks there is too much paperwork in Germany. He thinks that there are so many regulations that makes it really hard to work and build a factory very fast. The main reason what he means is, yes, you need regulations, but on the other hand, at some point you have to cut away regulations, because over a certain amount of time you get too many regulations that are made. So he seems to be on a friendly way with the German government here. and he says that at the end of the year they are planning to build the first cars. So it still needs some time here. I think he is really cautious now to say any date here. Of course, he would be excited to have it earlier. Again, that's the way how it goes, unfortunately, in Germany. Looking here at Michael Burry, he actually bought around 534 million in value of Tesla shares, and he bet against the Tesla stock. So, I mean, for all those who are here for a longer time now, we have seen that all before. And the fun part here is, to be honest with you, on the other hand, Craft AI and Chase US large cap momentum ETF, they bought on the other hand 1.4 million Tesla shares. So I get the feeling here we could see maybe like a short squeeze in the future again, like we have seen before last year in 2020, because there are so many people buying Tesla shares even though this Tesla share is dropping, and then we have all these people like Michael Burry betting against the Tesla stock. I must honestly say this could get really interesting once more positive news comes, because remember, all the news from China has calmed down. The bad publicity calmed down. We had newspapers explaining themselves and saying sorry. Furthermore, Tesla is a brand leader in the United States. We do have now new surveys out that show that 57% of car owners in the US would consider Tesla when buying an EV. And always consider that the gas prices have increased massively in the United States, and more people are thinking about buying an EV. And if 57% are really buying an EV of Tesla, in this case I would imagine more like a Model Y car, then this will be massive for Tesla, and this will take a lot of time to work on, because we have already such a big demand. So again, guys, consider that there's someone betting $500 million against the Tesla stock, which is 40% of its portfolio. And on the other hand, gas prices increase and people are considering buying more EVs in the United States. And all the news in China has calmed down right now. And we see that Giga Berlin hopefully will be finished at the end of the year, and Giga Austin is progressing really fast. So again, guys, I don't get it. Please just let me know down below what your thought is. As always, looking forward to your feedback, and take care, guys. Thank you.